to block the jump shot.
Out of the scrum, Jones wins it away, and the chomping Gator, head of the field, Eggleston coming all the way out as Goldberg, empty net, ball gets behind her, Vaca chips it away, Eggleston wins it back, Goldberg gets back to net, but it's chipped over her head, and Vandy has the opening goal of the day. It's Ella Eggleston who chips that one in, the first goal for her this year, 6 of her career, and it's the Commodores on top on a scramble map.
It looked like Goldberg had done just enough. She gambled, coming out a long way to clear the ball. Really didn't get any purchase on the clearance. And Eggleston was able to pounce on the ball that was bouncing around the Florida back line. There were moments.
Defensive header from the Gators, able to clear back to the middle third towards Alex Wagner of Vandy. Now Brighton left channel outside the 18, revs the engine inside the box. Oh, a shimmy shake pass, Abbott left-footed strike, and it's spiked in! Mia Gonzalez on an outstanding setup from Abby Brighton, and it's 2-0 Vandy.
Well, number 33 for Vanderbilt. Where's the captain's armband? Has played a really good game for the Commodores, and then just with some spectacular play that comes in. The referee is going to the sideline. Maybe a question of offside.
Find the opening.
Klurman able to get the body in front. So here are the Dogs with the corner. 0-0, under 24 to go in the game. Header! Dogs on top!
Nicole Furness, our unsung hero, with the goal!
Her first goal of the season, and it is 1-0 Georgia.
I was just about to say Tennessee has done such a great job defending set pieces. Can Georgia just get a hold of the first ball? Not only did Nicole Furness get a hold of the first ball, but she put the first ball away.
Beautifully served up, and with 23:44.
Done as a center back, does such a great job of releasing the ball and playing the ball to feet. She can see the field so well.
Here's Amber Wynn. Great touch at the right side. Tori Penn and charges it, extended to 2-0. Holy smokes!
Great ball played out wide to Tori Penn, who then lifts up her head and is able to find Deja Torbert, who finishes it first time.
Deja Torbert with her 3rd goal of the season, 6th of her career, and Tori Penn, 2nd assist of the season, a masterful pass, and that 2nd goal.
Tori did such a good job of staying wide, staying on the touch line, which had to separate Tennessee's back line. She then is able to attack.
Kat Berry will settle under it, try to get the pitch reversed, gets it ahead, looking for Katie Shea Collins, the freshman ahead of the defense, 1v1 again, around the keeper, this time she'll score.
And that was the touch she was looking for last time, that more central touch. That way she can choose where in the goal to aim for.
Katie Shea Collins with her 8th goal of the season, denied on her first couple of shots, got ahead of the defender. It was 1v1, and that little extra got it through. Watch it again.
And Kat Berry just knocks that one over. I love that touch. Cuts out Brewer completely. Back to the penalty kicker, who then finished it. So really important for the Gamecocks to sprint in there, and for Alabama to sprint in there in case there's it hits off the post or off Sayusis.
And Sawan will equalize things with about a minute and a half to play. She got Sayusis going the other way. She collects her 5th goal of the season, and we're knotted at 1.
And just like that, a totally different game. It's like we're starting over, going into halftime.
Take another look.
And you could tell that she read that Sayusis was going to dive to her left, Sayusis right, and so places it really well just in the right.
By Alabama in the first 15 minutes.
A great flick to Collins, who, of course, is just sitting there waiting.
Got Kat Berry to her left, makes a move, back to her right, nudged inside the 18. Can she get a shot off? She scores! Katie Shea Collins with the brace. Her second goal of the night, her 9th of the year, and the Gamecocks reclaim the lead.
And those goals, those breakaway goals are a staple for her. She does such a great job with her pace. Her ball movement, her pace on the ball, gets inside the defender, sliding shot to that far post. And I love that Kat Berry was streaking down. She was ready.
They scored an equalizing goal with 1.5 minutes to play in the first half. Zulo trying to set things up. Kat Berry in the middle. Can she catch up to it? Berry, centering pass, shot, score!
Kyler Zuloff.
Kyler Zuloff with her 3rd goal of the season, and the Gamecocks take a 3-1 lead.
And this is exactly what the Gamecocks wanted and needed, was just a little buffer.
A little bit of cushion. Look how nicely this set up. The pass from Kat Berry.
And that was a tough ball by Berry, but does a great job bringing it back to Zuloff, who's facing the goal. So pretty easy finish.
As much as you know, Lexi Missimo would benefit from Trinity Byers being out there the way they are, just on the same wavelength over all these years. Probably statistically misses Cox just as much. Here's Ward, has the keeper Smith on an island. First shot on goal tonight for Texas. Has the Longhorns up on the 5th-ranked Razorbacks.
And just like that, that point goes to Texas here. Great stuff. I mean, they were so patient early on. They found the seam, just put it right up and over. You're going to have to look at that replay here.
2 assists the other night in Baton Rouge. This time Ward finds the back of the net for the 2nd time this season, beating that back line of Arkansas.
Here's that long delivery in. You know, it's just a small world out here.
The adjustment's about to creep into your screen there as Arkansas will try to test her and find an equalizer. Opportunity, and we are level in Alston. Just like that. The Razorbacks have their first here on the 40 acres, and no surprise, it's Ava Tankersley.
Tankersley, just an absolute tank out there, handling business, and there to just pick up the pieces on this one. You can look back at this, there's the deflection, she's there, and she's just not somebody that you can give that kind of space to in the box. This is a game, the battle is going to be won in the box, and it's that one heck of a press there.
Ava Tankersley has been able to match that. 2nd goal on the year for Ward, who split her youth between Portland, just south of the border, and in North Vancouver. Missimo has one, gets right for her left boot. And the all-time leading goal scorer in Texas history has given the Longhorns a lead for a 2nd time this half.
Absolute beauty there from Lexi Missimo. I mean, running an absolute clinic here in the attacking third is Texas right now. I know going into this game, a lot of people were unsure, but I think this is the perfect display of how a team is really coming together to show up and show up big. Arkansas is that team you circle on the sheet, and UT is rising to the occasion.
Razorbacks perhaps one final bite at the apple here before halftime. Little off-balance shot. It'll linger in the box. Still struggling to clear it. As Villarreal trying to keep it at her feet. Final chance, and it's the Razorbacks who have leveled it again in Austin.
Again, this is a team you just can't take your foot off the gas with. There's only seconds to go. This is where that mental toughness really comes into play. All hands on deck. You could feel things heating up for Arkansas. They were dominating in possession. They were starting to build up a little bit differently. And here, when almost every player is on this side of the field, they're able to find a seam there. And it's really how she's able to create something else. And that's the kind of tenacity you want to see in your forwards, especially when they're young, having that gutsiness and that drive.
You saw the numbers for Villarreal as Arkansas will find its first lead finally tonight. It's a brace for Ava Tankersley. Her 10th goal on the year.
And adding another one here in the game. Again, a lady that you cannot give that kind of space to. This time, rather than picking up on the scraps and putting it away, she really made something from this.
Third brace on the season for the pride of the Show Me State out of St. Peters, Missouri.
I can completely understand that. I don't know how people play with the mask. It would drive me crazy, and how it even works.
Set piece for Arkansas. Ball lingers. Justice kept it out for a moment, but the Razorbacks have their 2-goal lead. Chaos in front of the net as Arkansas capitalizes.
Excuse me while I pick my jaw up off the floor. I mean, so much happening in a short period of time here. And I mean, a really dangerous set piece. It was simply putting it into the mix and battling it out there. Justice with the save early on, and it was that final.
One basketball players, Dad Jeff at Tulsa, Mom Debbie at Colorado State. Ashlyn Miller. Missimo. Back to Miller. Oh, what an opportunity for Texas as they pull back within one. Ashlyn Miller with her 4th goal on the year and another assist for the all-time great Lexi Missimo.
The best part about it is she wastes no time pulling that ball out of the back of the net. 12 minutes to go to tie this one up. And I mean, talk about a championship mindset. Walking into this, she's there, she sees the diagonal. It feels telepathic, the combination.
Let's see if they can bite first. Shu Oba in goal for Ole Miss. Got a hand on it. Mississippi State resets outside the 18. Zoe May with the shot, puts it in! We've barely begun, and the Dogs chop down first.
1 minute, 3 seconds into the game. Corner comes in, Oba comes out, doesn't quite clear it. It gets knocked back in a second time. Space in the box. Knocks it in that right-hand corner. We saw some of those in the early replays. Nothing Oba could do about that. 1-0 Mississippi State.
The Bulldogs goal of the night in the first 63 seconds. Another go! It's in! Zoe Main!
Out of nothing, Jake. Out of nothing. She turned and absolutely rifled that ball right-footed into the far corner. There's the turn. There's the shot. Opportunistic. Have a go. Nestles in the right-hand side of the goal.
And reach the beach at the end of the season. Oklahoma controls possession in the midfield early, but Buell wins it. She's up ahead on the near side. It's Selm, stops, shoots, far post, and she's got it. A goal right away for the Missouri Tigers. How about that start?
Unbelievable start, Jack. I mean, Missouri could not have wished, they could have not have dreamt in their wildest dreams that in such an important game they would get a start like that. Selm had all the space in the world out here. The ball comes out to her. She took her time, came inside. Lovely finish. Left foot into the far corner. No chance whatsoever for Duffy. Look at that. What a great finish. What a start for the Missouri.
That's Fisher taking a couple of touches. Looks to switch the field. Selm on the far end. Steps over. Good defense that time. Sent in, and a goal for Missouri.
Keegan
what
good.
A shot. Keegan good.
It was great work from Leah Selm, wasn't it? She had, what, 2-3 defenders on her with her back to goal. She somehow managed to toe poke the pass through, and Keegan Good didn't seem to get that much on the shot, but it just looped up like a little blooper, and Duffy was a step off her line, dropped just underneath the crossbar, and that all-important next goal, the second goal, goes to Missouri. Look at the good work again, though, here from Selm. Back.
Duffy was there. She's not on her feet.
Good piece of goalkeeping.
It was. She punched it away.
She got there first, and if you're coming for it, you've got to get there and get the punch in, and she did.
Little dangerous, though, as she fell to the ground after. Shot this time from Missouri. It finds the back of the net again.
Leah Selm again. Left foot shot.
She's on fire today.
She's absolutely on fire. She's been causing all kinds of problems tonight. And this time she comes inside, another left foot effort, this time from the edge of the box, fired true and low right to the corner. Look at this.
Dekes a couple of defenders and near post. What a shot for Leah Selm.
Great goal. Comes across the two defenders, as you said there, Jeff. That was the turning point of the game. Missouri went on to win comfortably. Missouri have a comfortable lead now, but Oklahoma with a big chance to get back in it here.
Leo Weber is going to take it. We mentioned her earlier as a top goal scorer. Right down the middle.
Right down the middle. Very cool penalty, wasn't it, from Weber? Oklahoma, have broken that 400-minute spell. They found the back of the net. It's 3-1, still 24 minutes to go. And so they are back in this. You'd still make Missouri prohibitive favorites at this point, but yeah, she went right down the middle, didn't she? Very calm, confident penalty. It's a risky tactic to do it like that. I mean, you're absolutely...
LSU attackers. Dave, I stand corrected again for the second time this evening.
I am on a roll. Ball forward. Micaiah McDonald, top of the 18. Looking for the shot. Takes it. Goal. Texas A&M. Micaiah McDonald.
Again, that shallow diagonal has been open. It was open in the first half, played a little bit more direct. There was a great diagonal ball in, shallow diagonal off the foot of Grace Ivy. Emerson DeLuca, higher up the field, provided that passing lane, produced that passing lane. Kind of tucked inside a little bit. Grace Ivy able to find Micaiah McDonald with that outside of the right foot. Micaiah McDonald.
And that's going to make it to the back of the net. She went right, and that ties it up 1-1.
And Dave, going back to something that you said, again, Cheeseman just calmly steps up. Sid Fuller gets strong, and she just gently slid it into that far post, opposite of Sid Fuller's dive.
That is the first goal of the season and the first of the career for Sydney Cheeseman.
Four assists on the season, but something you talked about earlier, Dave, is that, some of the great equalizers in the game. Yes.
Shot, goal, LSU. I believe that's off of the foot of Ava Galligan. Yep, that's going to be Galligan with the goal. Yep. And for Ava Galligan, let's see, it's going to be her 5th goal of the season, the 9th of her career. We finally get the LSU line back 10 yards away from the ball. There's the whistle. Becerra sends the ball in. Goal! Texas A&M, Sid Becerra.
My goodness, what a set piece.
I don't think you could walk up there and place it any better than that.
Just unsavable. A 6-man wall. You could have put the entire team in that wall. And I mean, my goodness gracious. It's just 2 inches either way. It's either off the post or off the crossbar. Just tucked it right inside that upper 90.
For Becerra, that is her 6th goal of the season.